We live in a world that often values productivity over passion, status over substance, and immediate results over long-term fulfillment. This mentality drives many of us to chase after external rewards, often at the cost of our own happiness. The truth is, our sense of purpose cannot be found solely in the titles we hold or the accolades we receive. It resides in the deeper connections we make with ourselves and others. When we take the time to connect with our inner passions, understand our core values, and recognize the importance of helping one another, we begin to uncover the true meaning of fulfillment. This journey is not just about individual success. It is about contributing to a larger purpose, building meaningful relationships, and lifting each other up along the way. In the following narratives, you will find lessons that reshape how we think about our purpose, our goals, and our impact on the world around us. Working hard for something that we do not care about is called stress. But working hard for something we love is called passion. One of the most common mistakes people make is associating their sense of purpose solely with their jobs. They define their self-worth by what they do. And when that job is taken away, whether due to retirement or other circumstances, they suddenly feel lost. It is crucial to understand that your purpose is not tied to your job title or the tasks you perform each day. It is something bigger, a driving force that extends beyond the confines of your career. I have 5 simple rules that can guide you on your journey to find your spark and bring it to life. The first rule is to go after what you truly want. Let me share a story to illustrate this. A friend and I went for a run in Central Park one weekend. At the end of our run, we found that the Roadrunners organization was giving away free bagels. There was a line of runners waiting to get their bagels, and as we approached, I excitedly said to my friend, "Let's get a bagel." He immediately responded, "The line is too long." I said again, "But it's a free bagel." He insisted, "I don't want to wait in line." I realized then that there are 2 types of people in the world: those who see what they want and those who see the obstacles standing in the way. I could only see the free bagels while he could only see the long line. The rule here is that you can pursue whatever you want in life, as long as you do not prevent anyone else from pursuing what they want. You don't have to do things the same way everyone else does. You can break the rules. Just make sure you don't stand in someone else's way. The second rule is about taking responsibility, even when you might be the problem. In the 18th century, a tragic condition known as the Black Death of childbed ravaged Europe and the United States. Women would die within 48 hours of giving birth, and doctors struggled for decades to understand why. These doctors, who considered themselves men of science, would perform autopsies in the morning and then deliver babies in the afternoon without washing their hands. It wasn't until Dr. Oliver Wendell Holmes pointed out that the doctors themselves were the problem that things began to change. Even then, it took 30 years before they accepted that simply washing their hands could save lives. When they finally started sterilizing their instruments and washing their hands, the deaths stopped. The lesson here is powerful. Sometimes you are the problem. It is important to take accountability for your actions. You can take all the credit for your successes, but you must also take responsibility for your mistakes. Life must be a balanced equation. The third rule is to take care of each other. The Navy SEALs are considered some of the most elite warriors in the world. When asked what kind of person makes it through the rigorous selection process, a Navy SEAL responded that he couldn't say for sure who would make it, but he could tell you who wouldn't. It's not the strongest or the toughest who make it through. The ones who succeed are those who, when they are exhausted and have nothing left to give, somehow find the strength to help the person next to them. It's not about being the toughest or the smartest. It's about being willing to support those around you. The world is too challenging to go it alone. If you want to advance, you need to learn to ask for help and be ready to give it. When you admit that you are struggling, you will find that there are people all around you who want to help, but they might not realize you need it until you ask. The fourth rule is to listen. Truly listen. Nelson Mandela is universally regarded as a great leader, and when asked how he learned to lead, he said it was from attending tribal meetings with his father. His father always spoke last. Being the last to speak is an essential leadership skill. It gives everyone else the opportunity to feel heard and valued, and it allows you to fully understand all perspectives before you offer your own. By listening without immediately offering your agreement or disagreement, you create an environment where people feel comfortable sharing their thoughts, and you gain the benefit of understanding their viewpoints fully. Practicing being the last to speak can transform the way you lead and the way others perceive you. The fifth and final rule is to stay humble and grateful. A former Undersecretary of Defense shared a story that perfectly illustrates this. While he was in office, he was flown to conferences in business class, had drivers, and was treated with great respect. After he left office, he flew coach, took taxis, and poured his own coffee into a styrofoam cup. He realized that all the perks he had enjoyed were not meant for him personally, but for the position he held. As you gain success, always remember that the perks you receive are for your position, not for you as a person. Stay humble and never forget the value of a styrofoam cup. These lessons all lead back to a simple but profound truth. Real fulfillment comes not from what we achieve for ourselves, but from what we contribute to others. Whether it's going after what we truly want, taking responsibility for our actions, helping those around us, listening with empathy, or remaining humble as we succeed, the real measure of our lives is how we impact those around us. It's about the connections we build, the support we offer, and the willingness to learn and grow together. Reflecting on these stories, one thing becomes crystal clear. True leadership and fulfillment are about looking beyond ourselves. It's about the courage to pursue our dreams without blocking others from theirs. It's about accepting responsibility for both our successes and our mistakes, understanding that we are often the architects of our own problems, and making conscious efforts to correct our course. It's about recognizing the immense value of helping those beside us, knowing that our strength is magnified when we lift others up. It's about listening truly and deeply so that we can learn and grow from the wisdom around us. And finally, it's about humility, embracing the perks of success, but never losing sight of the simple styrofoam cup that keeps us grounded. In the end, what truly matters is not the titles we hold, the wealth we accumulate, or the recognition we receive. It is the relationships we build, the positive impact we have on others, and the love and support we share along the way. As you move forward, remember to seek purpose not in what you do, but in who you are, to nurture the spark that drives you, and to always be willing to help those around you. The journey may not always be easy, but it is in walking together, lifting each other up, and staying true to our values that we find true fulfillment and joy. Life's journey is not a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. There will be times when we face setbacks, feel overwhelmed, or question our own abilities. In these moments, the lessons we've discussed become even more vital. The courage to pursue our true desires despite obstacles, the accountability to own up to our missteps, the willingness to support those beside us, the patience to listen before reacting, and the humility to recognize our own place in the bigger picture. All these elements shape not only our success, but also our happiness. When we think of legacy, it's easy to focus on the external achievements, titles, accolades, and material successes. However, true legacy lies in how we touch the lives of others. It's in the encouragement we offer to a friend when they need it most, the inspiration we provide to someone who feels lost, and the example we set for those who look up to us. We are all interconnected, and our actions, no matter how small, have the potential to create ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. Think back to the people who have made the biggest impact on your life. Chances are it wasn't their job titles or their accomplishments that inspired you. It was their kindness, their resilience, their willingness to listen, or their ability to lift you up when you were down. As you continue on your journey, strive to be that person for others. Be the one who sees the free bagel instead of the long line. Be the one who takes responsibility and isn't afraid to say, "I was wrong." Be the one who lifts others up when they are struggling, who listens with an open heart, and who remains humble even in moments of success. Our world is filled with challenges, some of which we can foresee, and others that catch us completely off guard. But in facing these challenges, we are not alone. By leaning on each other, offering help when we can, and accepting help when we need it, we become stronger collectively. It is in this strength, this interconnectedness, that we find the true essence of humanity. We are not meant to walk this path alone, nor are we meant to succeed at the expense of others. Our greatest achievements are those that uplift not only ourselves but also the people around us. As you pursue your dreams, remember that the road will not always be easy. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But each of these moments is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a better version of yourself. The true measure of success is not in how quickly you reach the summit, but in how many people you bring with you along the way. When we shift our focus from solely advancing ourselves to advancing those around us, we create a world that is richer, more compassionate, and more fulfilling for everyone. True fulfillment is found in the journey, not just the destination. It's found in the laughter shared with friends, the challenges overcome together, and the knowledge that we are part of something greater than ourselves. When we embrace this mindset, we begin to see that our purpose is not defined by what we achieve, but by who we become in the process and how we positively influence the lives of others. So, keep striving, keep growing, and keep lifting others up. In doing so, you will not only find your own spark, but also help to ignite the sparks in those around you, creating a brighter, more connected world for us all. Every day is a new opportunity to live with intention, to embrace the values that matter most, and to contribute to the well-being of others. It is easy to get lost in the pursuit of personal ambitions, but we must always remember that our actions have a greater impact when they are rooted in empathy and compassion. As you move forward, make a commitment to embody the principles discussed here. Be the person who not only dreams big, but also encourages others to dream. Be the leader who listens, the friend who lifts, and the human who cares deeply. Each one of us has the power to create a lasting difference, not through grand gestures, but through consistent acts of kindness, understanding, and support. The world needs more people who are willing to be vulnerable, who are willing to say, "I don't have all the answers, but I'm here to learn." The world needs more leaders who lead with their hearts, more individuals who prioritize connection over competition, and more dreamers who dare to make a positive impact, one small step at a time. The strength of our communities, our workplaces, and our families lies in our ability to come together, to uplift one another, and to work towards a common purpose. In the end, it is not about what we accumulate for ourselves, but about the lives we touch, the smiles we bring, and the love we spread. So take these lessons to heart. Use them as a guide as you navigate the complexities of life. Share them with others, and let them be a source of inspiration, a reminder of what truly matters. The world is waiting for your unique contributions, and every single day presents a chance to make a difference, no matter how small. Keep the spark alive, keep striving to be better, and never underestimate the power of your actions to transform not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. Together, we can create a world where success is measured not by the titles we hold, but by the love we share, the hope we inspire, and the positive change we bring. Let's be the change. Let's lift each other up, and let's make our journey one of purpose, compassion, and lasting joy.